What is up, my butter biscuits? In today's video, we're going to be talking about Kylie Jenner because she is being called out by a lot of people on social media because she just posted this picture, which we'll go into in this video, about her and Travis Scott talking about which jet are we going to choose because they each have a private jet, which is just so insane because I've heard it costs like millions of dollars a year to even like take care of a jet, to like pay for the hangar and the gas and all that stuff. Y'all, she's being called out because apparently, okay, I don't know if this is true, so we're gonna say allegedly, she takes flights from Camarillo, or sorry, not Camarillo, from wait, is it Camarillo? I don't know, Camarillo, Calabasas, whatever, to Van Nuys, and I guess apparently it's only a 3-minute flight. I'm going to go into the full details within today's video. I'm going to be reading an article from Mike.com. If you guys are interested in reading the full article, you guys can head over there. I'm just blown away by this one because it just trips me out how so many rich people always tell poor people what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, don't water your lawn and don't use, water, use plastic, and then don't use plastic, use silverware. You know what I'm saying? It's always the rich people, like the government and stuff like that, who are always telling people what to do, but then they're the ones who are ruining the environment the most. So it's always such a trip to me because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, we can't water our lawn because of a drought, but like Khloe Kardashian can have a like 15,000 gallon pool. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like, oh my God. Anyways, if you guys are interested in hearing about that, of course, go and keep on watching. Make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And let's go ahead and get into it. So here is the picture that she posted right here to Instagram. And it says, you want to take mine or yours? And has a picture of her and Travis Scott with their 2 private jets because they each have their own, apparently. This is such a trip to me. Like, I know they're rich, but like, y'all, I have heard it costs millions of dollars for just like maintenance of the plane, to like pay for the hangar, all that good stuff. And I want to say, before we even get into this video, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. If I was as rich as Kylie or Travis Scott, I would have my own private plane too. Like, legit, I feel like if you have all that money, you might as well, you know what I mean? And on top of that too, like, wouldn't it just be nice, like the ultimate luxury, to be able to fly across the world, like not having to deal with crying kids on a plane, or like a kid kicking you behind your seat? Like, oh, that gets so annoying. On top of that too, like, imagine just being able to like sleep throughout a whole flight, you know what I'm saying, in pure luxury. I just feel like that's the ultimate goal. So I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and act like, oh my God, I would never get a private jet. Like, I know the environment is obviously, very, very important. Hello. Like, it could just take us out in a minute. I get that. But I wouldn't be flying my jet for like a 3-minute flight. I'd be flying it across the world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to sit here and be a hypocrite and be like, I would never get a plane because, oh, y'all, I'm real jealous. I am real jealous. I would 100% want my own private jet. Like, I feel like that is just like, oh, the ultimate goal. But a 3-minute long flight, like, come on. Anyways, Kris Jenner even commented on here, decisions. I'm sure she probably has her own private plane too. Like, they all probably do, because I heard Kim has one as well. So we're going to go ahead and jump on over to the Mike.com article right here, where I'm going to be reading all of the details. This is just so crazy to me. This is how you know you have just made it. Oh my God, when people are talking about you, about, you damaging the climate, issues. It's just so crazy to me. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. It says right here, Kylie Jenner apparently uses her private plane for 3-minute long flights. The billionaire is being called a climate criminal based on her jet's flight history. I do want to say, before we get into this is all alleged. I don't even know if this like jet tracking site is even real. I was taking a look into it and I was like, oh my God, can you just like track people like that? Because I didn't think that you can, but what do I know? Anyway, so this is what it says right here. Kylie Jenner cannot be bothered with traffic. The billionaire is facing backlash over her private jet usage after receipts show her taking minutes long flights across town to avoid what would have amounted to a 40-minute car ride. This is the trippiest thing to me, y'all. She is so rich. You guys know how many of those like Rolls Royce SUVs that she has? They're like over $500,000. They are so expensive. They are so luxurious. They are so nice. And this is what I don't understand. Like, just sit in your car, you know what I'm saying, for 40 minutes. Y'all, I would literally spend days. I would spend the rest of my life inside of a Rolls Royce SUV. I feel like those are just like so beautiful, so gorgeous, so luxurious. And like, you have to take your private jet to make it like a 3-minute flight. But on top of that too, you obviously have to like drive into the like tarmac or whatever it's called, and then you have to wait for takeoff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure it's just like 3 minutes in the air, but I bet you it probably takes like 30 to an hour total. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't she just take her car, if this is true? And on top of that too, let's throw it out there, like, every single car that she has is worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know what I mean? So it's not like she's just gonna be rolling over there in a Toyota Corolla, you know what I mean? Like, she's gonna be getting over there in luxury. So this is why I'm like, girl, like, you could be getting massages, from your seats while sitting in traffic, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so this is what it says right here from a Twitter user by the name of Emily Murnane. I hope that's how you pronounce it. Just remembered how Kylie Jenner uses her private jet to make make 3-minute flights. And this is what it says right here. Kylie Jenner took off from Camarillo, California, US, going to Van Nuys, California. That is a 3-minute flight. Because apparently you can track private jets, which I did not know. Like, I don't know if this is true. Like I said, it just seems a little bit crazy. But then also I do know that you can track commercial flights. But once again, that's commercial versus private. So that's why I'm kind of like, is this really true? I don't know. It's kind of a trip to me. That is just so crazy. On top of that, too, because I don't know anything about this. Like, honestly, y'all, I know about the CO2 emissions and stuff like that, but I don't know exactly, like, what it does. Can you guys educate me in the comments? Because I'm going to be reading it, and I also want to know if you guys know what's the difference between taking a helicopter and a plane. Because in my head, I don't know if I'm just stupid, but I feel like because a helicopter has the propeller, like, does that mess up the universe at all? That seems completely safe to me. Well, not safe, but it seems completely safe for the environment to me. Please let me know about that, because I'm like thinking, if she's so rich, why can't she just have a helicopter to do those like short little, flights? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. Anyways, it says right here, continuing on. The criticism first began brewing when Jenner posted a photo on Instagram on Friday of her and the rapper Travis Scott embracing near their respective private jets and a Rolls Royce. I think it's actually a Maybach, but I could be wrong. I don't know why they said Rolls Royce. It looks like a Maybach. Anyways, you want to take mine or yours, she captioned the photo. Comments quickly pounced on Kylie's post as an out-of-touch display of opulence, while also noting how environmentally damaging private jets are. This is a quote right here. Why do I have to limit my meat consumption and use paper straws while the 1% gets to pump tons of carbon into the atmosphere for a day trip to Palm Springs? One top comment reads. Obviously, they're not talking about Palm Springs in this specific tweet of the tracking, but obviously, let's keep it real. You know that like Kim and Kylie are taking a jet to Palm Springs from Camarillo. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going to drive there if they're not going to drive to Van Nuys. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, here goes some more comments right here. Kylie Jenner out here picking which color private jet she want to take today. Meanwhile, I got to chug my iced coffee before my straw becomes paper mache. Explain. You see what I'm saying? I am sorry, but I 100% agree with all of these complaints right here. I do feel like there should be some limitations to this. Look, like I said, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I 100% would have a private jet if I had the funds. Clearly, I can't even afford Starbucks, though, so I'm nowhere near a private jet. But I'm just saying, if I had it, I would get it. But I wouldn't be taking my plane to go so short. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should be, like, I don't know, some type of laws on this that you have to take it from, like, I don't know, 500 miles plus or something like that. Because I just feel like, obviously, you're damaging the whole universe here. And like all of these people are saying, that's what I was saying in the beginning. Like, why do I need to like not mow my lawn. Why do I need to not water my lawn because of like a drought? But all these millionaires get to have like whatever they want. You know what I mean? It's just not right. Anyways, continuing on right here, the comments on Kylie Jenner's tacky Instagram are sending me some more people are saying right here, it is just so crazy. Maybe take neithers and reduce your carbon footprint. Whose plane should we pollute the earth today? Why do I have to limit? Oh, I already read that one. Your waste of gas emissions. Your waste of gas emissions or mine. But it's us who you must use paper straws. For real. That's what I'm saying. Like, rich people just get away with everything. It drives me crazy. Soon after, Twitter unearthed her plane's flight history, showing a habit of taking absurdly short flights. I don't know how to say this word. She ostensibly, hops on her jet to take flights that are regularly less than 15 minutes. And in one case, a trip from Camarillo to Van Nuys took approximately 3 minutes. A private jet like Kylie Air, which Jenner bought for $72.8 million right before the pandemic hit, can emit over 2 tons of CO2 and is 15 to 14 times more polluting than a commercial plane. See, I did not know that. Like, that is crazy to me. Kylie has yet to respond to criticism or take the post down. It's hard to hear from all the way up in the sky. For real. So that is it. Y'all, I did not know that her plane cost that much. Like, I knew private jets were expensive, but $72.8 million? Oh my God. Y'all, I could live off of just 10% of that. Literally 10% of that for the rest of my life. And she's over here spending that much on a plane. I wonder how much Travis Scott's, like, is worth or how much it costs, because it really trips me out that he has one too, because, like, look, I know he's famous. I know he makes a lot of money, but I feel like he's, like, nowhere near Kylie. You know what I'm saying? And for him to have one as well, like, damn. Anyways, you guys have to school me on this. I don't really even know, like, what the, like planes do to the ozone layer and to the earth, you know what I'm saying? And I really do want to be educated on this. I do feel like it is important, but at the same time too, why should people, y'all? I remember it was a couple years ago that people were calling me and my friends out on a live video for using a plastic straw. Like literally, I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys are calling me out over a plastic straw," and then look at Kylie over here. Like this is just a trip to me because I feel like, what's a plastic straw compared to this? And it says that it can emit what was it, 5 to 14 times more than a commercial flight. Like that is just so crazy to me. Anyways, make sure you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions on everything, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.